Okay, for starters, I want to say that by no means do I think Team Sonic Racing is a bad game. As a matter of fact, the game looks great, it has an amazing soundtrack and a ton of customization, but I'm going to get into the things as to why this game just didn't work out and pretty much why nobody plays it anymore. For starters, I actually want to get into the entire customization part and why it is just not as important as you'd think. You got a ton of options that can give you different builds for every character. You can pretty much make the slowest character, or the fastest the best at handling, boost power, etc, etc. Now, while customizing your character to look the way you want it to, and adjust the stats to improve it, it doesn't really have any use. What I mean by that is that there isn't any skill involved in winning races. The races feel super slow, and the so-called boosts you get from drifting don't even feel like boosts. The acceleration stat feels completely useless because I don't even feel like I'm accelerating by that much depending on whether it's high or very low. You see, compared to All Stars Racing Transformed, this game is very casual friendly. The reason for that being that the points you gain depending on your position will most of the time overshadow any value. Now, for example, let's say you go into a team race, alright? And you played so well that you got first place, solo style. While your teammates who you didn't really help or whatever got 5th and 2nd place. This will get you a total of 30 points, alright? Let's say that there is a team that actually stick together for the entire race and got 2nd, 3rd and 4th place. This will get them a total of 31 points, meaning the team that actually stick together won. Now you're probably wondering, Zerker, does that mean that by playing together as a team is actually skilled compared to going solo in a team? Well, yes, you could argue that it is, but the thing you need to keep in mind is you can pretty much cheese this quote-unquote team tactic. Regardless of whatever build your customized car is that you use, if you got one player up front and the other 2 team members right behind, and just constantly following the trail, you can easily cheese your way. This is without the use of any drift or items, by the way. You simply drive normally in a straight line, boost each other and fill up the gauge and use it whenever you've got it filled up to the max. But even then, you'd have to be at least in 2nd, 3rd and 4th place as a team to even make it to number 1. Unless the other teams have no clue what they're doing and you just got a bunch of different top 3, I suppose. Maybe. Now on to the next thing, which is the online. You think this was probably the first thing you would want me to cover, but there is a reason because I can keep this very short. The problem isn't just that nobody plays, but that the entire online isn't implemented properly, in my opinion. The party system feels like it doesn't even work well. I believe the Switch version of the game doesn't even have a party system, meaning you can't even invite friends over whatsoever. But then there's another stupid thing that Sam also mentioned to me the other day. Why in the world is there a timer when you join a room? Just look at this! I just joined this lobby and there's only 2 of us! Just let the players decide when to start a game like in Transform. Heck, why even bother with this ready option if you'll never get to use it? After sitting here for 30 minutes trying to find people, I finally got to play a game with 2 other people. And for what it was worth, it was very fun. Man, it doesn't make you realize that some items are just useless. Like the music notes item that are supposed to cover your entire screen don't even have any effect since you can still see everything in front of you. Oh, and the rock pillars item, they definitely don't feel as scary as the wasps in Transform because the wasps actually have a crazy hitbox. You think you pass them and you'll still get hit by it. And on top of that, I don't get any points because of a network error and the lobby was closed for some reason. Nice. Select bonus boxes are useless because they just give you a chance of getting an item multiple times. Okay. But hey, at least the music is nice, right? Again, by no means do I hate the game, but I just have no reason to play this game over Transform or Mario Kart. There are more people who play Transform on Steam right now compared to Team Sonic Racing 2. You can see why the game just didn't do well in the end. Of course, this is just my opinion on the game as a whole, but still, you get what I mean and what I'm trying to say here. Sumo Digital, instead of making a new Sonic racing game, make a new Outrun game. Please. Thank you.